Shalom, shalom, shalom. I just want to talk about this particularly. Okay, so you have to understand. Okay, you know, some people when they get angry, they use certain language that they shouldn't use. Okay, particularly the Caucasians. You want to find out who really is a bigot. Particularly when it comes to the Caucasians, all you have to do is make them angry, or outdo them in something without trying. Sorry, I lost one eye, so I have to fix that eventually. And that's all you really have to do, or have something, okay, or be something that they cannot, or reach a height that they can never reach, particularly without even trying, like not even thinking about them. Okay, you got a lot of people, that's what you just call jealousy. It's not just Caucasians, but particularly in this situation, that's what it's really about. I just want to say I can relate to people of all different walks of life, okay? Most particularly when it comes to their penises, I can't relate to that. Particularly when it comes to these men. I'm not white, no disrespect. They kept saying I was white, and I said no. They kept trying to make me white. I said my anatomy is not even white. No disrespect. The way I think is not white. My education system is not white. Okay? The way I talk is not white. Okay? The way I dream is not white. Okay? No disrespect. When I dream with colors, vibrant colors and shit. When you dream, it's just white. White, white, white. That's what I'm saying, their mentality. Okay? That's what it is, literally and metaphorically speaking. That's why they compare everything to white's this, white's that, white's this, white's that. Okay? They live in a fucking bigot box. It's a bigot box mentality. Can't relate to that shit, man. But what I can relate to is that we all have a chance at salvation based off of our decision making skills, based off of free will. We all have been given free will. I can relate to you on that, but when it comes to the problems, particularly with most, I'm saying, with your penises, I cannot relate to. Okay? Alright? Members of my community, love members of my community, but I cannot relate to the coonery. I cannot relate to most of my community here because they don't stand for shit. If you don't stand for anything, you fall for anything. My father used to say that shit all the fucking time. Okay, I didn't realize how important it was until I actually got in a situation where I actually had to stand for something. Okay, the hard not life. It's the hard not life for us. It's the hard not life for us. Okay? Hard not life in this motherfucker. Alright? Alright? Okay, so forgive me. I'm so sorry, man. But, oh shit, look at this beautiful dog.
She is. She's an emotional support dog.
That's good.
For my husband, yeah.
Oh shit, yeah. My dog's emotional support dogs too,
Yeah,
I just didn't get them registered.
We go down to the VA and she goes around all of that.
Oh, that shit is good.
Loves them. Yeah, she's a good pup. Come on, Fuji.
Yeah.
Come
Wow.
on. We're not going in the library. Come on. We're going to go in the car.
Aww. She doesn't want to go. She wants to be pat and all. She doesn't want to leave. Aww. There she goes. So she sat there for a good minute, so I paused it. Okay. She sat down. She wanted to be pet. She kept, looking at me and stuff. But I said, we have to be careful when it comes to petting the animals. So particularly, because, they accuse me of trying to have sex with the animals and stuff. So I don't pet them, unfortunately. Okay. But animals seem to be drawn towards me, as well as children. Okay. So I'm very careful when I pet animals and shit. Okay. Dog kept looking at me and stuff. She said, well, particularly off camera. She'll do that. She wants to be pat. Okay. So I didn't catch all of it, but I paused it for a minute while I was talking to her particularly. So it is what it is, but she actually sat down. The dog wanted to be pat. Emotional support dog. Okay. But like I said, so it is what it is. I just want to say, I relate to them. Okay. And I will never get a dog in the United States of America. Again, particularly because of the lines that the whites tell the Canaanites. So if it's, if they can't be happy, I can't be happy. Okay. So you see what I'm saying? So they accuse me of these things, and I can't find where people actually believe I do this. Primarily, it's them. Okay, so, and then some reason why people just start believing anything they said. Particularly, it seems to be this thing called Stockholm syndrome. Particularly, not just in our community, but because they say it's true. You got a lot of people that do that shit. They won't believe anything you say until the whites say it. Okay, I'm not like that. I do my due diligence. No disrespect, but particularly it's the Caucasians. People will believe a lie about you before they will believe the truth about you. People are just negative as hell. People are drawn to negativity. So like I say, this goes to show you that if I'm such a violent person and so bad, okay, she really wanted to be pet, okay, and even off camera, I believe I caught that shit particularly. When she actually moved towards me again. It's off camera before I even started filming. And she sat there, she wanted to be pet, and she said, well, do you want to pet the dog? And I said, no, thank you, I'm so sorry. I believe her name was Tansy, emotional support dog, okay? The reason why I sound so solemn and down because my dogs were to the extent emotional support dogs. They were like my kids. So, a lot of people, their kids are to give them a meaningful existence, give them a reason to keep going. My dogs were that, particularly, most importantly, not above the Most High Yah, but I really kept going because I wanted to make sure they were taken care of, so I could not give up. So even when I felt like I couldn't go on, I would push myself just to make sure they had. Okay, and that's how I was. And they talk about me losing my fucking dogs all the time. It really pisses me off. Okay, that's why I go so hard on the fucking paint. By the way, when it comes to it's the hard knock life for us. It's the hard knock life for us. Okay? Alright, the hard knock life. Okay? Ghetto anthem. Okay? I'm saying, man. These not hard knock kids. These are not hard knock kids. I repeat that. These are just spoiled pussies. They just happen to have white skin. They just happen to be pale faces. Okay? Alright? Just spoiled little brats. Brads and Karens. They think they could just push anyone around and bully them because of the size of their penis. Inadequate size of that. Okay, particularly. And when it comes to the Caucasian females, because they have... Look, it's not my problem just because you don't douche and you like to stink. And then I'm calling out certain members of your community for doing that, which I'm calling you out as well, as you seem to respond so well, particularly to me when I'm not even talking to you, particularly because you're a part of the problem too, bitch. So thank you for letting me know you don't clean your pussy. So according to all the white women that seem to talk shit, and thank you for letting me know that you never had any good dick in your life, because if you did have some good dick, you wouldn't need to talk about mine or harass me for mine. Okay, no disrespect. I just don't take them seriously anymore. I said, I cannot relate. I can relate to them, but I cannot relate to the soulless, okay, and godless, lawless, heartless nature of them. Okay, these motherfuckers. Look, I truly believe that a lot of these motherfuckers have no souls. Okay, I can relate to them, but I cannot relate to their passion in regards to wanting to molest children. Okay, I cannot do that shit, man. Okay. Okay. Alright, so the dog sat down and it was looking around for quite some time. She had to walk over there and actually move the dog, particularly, and she said the dog has never done that before. So that's why I began to record again. I was shocked. Well, not too shocked, because dogs have done that before. They've tried to move towards me. I'm just thinking they were just friendly. But that dog, there's been times where people have said their dogs that the children act out of character around me. Okay. All right. So that dogs are descendants of wolves. So when people say, man, a dog is man's best friend, you know, I say, well, okay, a wolf. Okay. Wolf, wolf. Get it? All right. In relation to, that's just a domesticated wolf. According to my research, and I stand corrected. All right. That dog was acting exactly like a wolf. The way it was looking around and kept looking at me. Okay. All right. So it is what it is. All right. Well, yeah. So I got to get going. They're not too happy. The librarians, particularly, not too happy, particularly about me catching that. They say, well, they're glad that I didn't catch the whole thing in regards to me catching the dog sitting down and stuff like that, which I did not film that. Okay. So they said, well, I'm glad he didn't catch the whole thing. That nigger kite. Particularly coming in and out of the libraries, you know, you can hear the librarians talking shit. But I caught enough just to prove my point, so it doesn't matter. It is what it is. So it is what it is. But shalom, shalom, and shalom. Mazel tov. And this is, excuse me. I do have to get going. I have a lot of work to do. This is Easton the Lowly Jew. Nothing further than this business and the tensions down on business, standing on the rock, the cornerstone, the biggest views that of my father's business, that of which, of course, I'm never divorced. And give you liberty or give me death as an indigenous American, grab my dick until my last breath. And this is Easton the Lowly Jew, wild man and born of a hardly true. And I approve this message brought to you. Shalom, shalom, and shalom. Mazel tov.